Hello and welcome to this lesson where we are going to start to learn how to play Respect. This is the Aretha Franklin version that we're focusing on. That's the famous one. If an alien landed and said, "Please play me a soul track," this will be the song you play. This is the most famous soul track. It's perfect in its composition. It was also had that cover thing going for it, where it was first recorded by the guy who wrote it, and then re-recorded and rearranged and changed in many ways by someone else, adding their slant to it. Actually, it was when it first came out, it was about a man coming home from work and demanding the respect of his woman, and then Aretha Franklin took it and flipped it around, and now it became like a feminist anthem. And it's just a perfect song. The extra bits to it, the solo in a different key, and the stops, and the verse chorus, and it's just brilliant in every way. So if there's a song you have to learn to play in a soul band, this is the one. All right. So what on the original recording, there's obviously not much guitar, as with all these songs. That's why I picked them. So you have to invent your own part. So just like someone wrote this song and brought it to you with a band that you're a member of, and you're gonna play it, you're gonna have to come up with a part, and that's what you need to get good at. So that's what we're doing all the time. So when we learn Respect, we are looking at mainly a verse and a chorus. The verse goes from chord 5 to chord 4, both dominant 7 chords, as if this was a blues. And the chorus goes from chord 1 to 4, also dominant 7 chords. So it's all dominant 7 chords here. And what I want you to do is be able to play all these chords all over the neck. So if you're in this area and playing something, you should be able to move from here down to here, playing a similar rhythm, or the same rhythm ideally. And then another section comes in. Let's say we move from the verse to the chorus. You should be able to continue playing the next section in the new area, and then move somewhere else, and then it should all be improvised, right? It shouldn't be written down and memorized. It should be played differently every time. When we get to the sax solo of this song, I'll get more into this. You could probably get that guy to play another 15 solos that were really good, and none of them would be exactly the same, because it's not a written down tradition. So even though I'm going to provide you with loads and loads of tab here in these lessons, that's to get you going, to understand the fretboard, to find all the chords, to be able to change rhythm and positions. Once you've gone through them, you shouldn't really be looking at them. They're just there for you to explore the fretboard with this song and get going. You shouldn't be reading this, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm reading it now because I am giving you a bunch of examples that will get you to this point where you can play the song rather than like, I got my perfect part. This is verse 1, this is verse 2, this is what I'm doing for the chorus, the third time it comes, we don't think like that. We want to think like, how can we play the song freely? Whatever area. If someone goes, "Oh, I'm not sure about that area, can you play it a bit higher up?" That should not be a problem. Okay, so I got a bunch of examples here for the verse. I'll go through them with you in detail, and then I'll show you when I play them with the band as well, so you can hear it in context. That's very important. So all these examples really, they should be seen as that. They should be seen as examples that you can build apart from. So in the first one, we start with a G7. It goes G7 to F7, so 5 to 4. And we start up here. That's an A shape. That's for the G7. And in example 1, we just play on the beat. So, and I've written all these as three strings on all of them. Excuse me. But in reality, you kind of want to play 3 or 2 strings. So let's say we're here and going. It'd probably sound better to hit all 3 first and then only 2. Or maybe vary it a little bit. So I've written them as 3, and as you get good at playing them, try playing only 2 strings as well. Anyway, so the first example is an A-shaped G, and then it goes down to an A-shaped F. So exactly the same thing, just move down 2 frets. And now we move to a C-shaped G, which is here. So that's the whole shape, but we only play that bit, and it's easy to finger it like that. And then we move that down 2 frets to get our F7. Next area will be here. So that's a D shape. And then same thing for the F. Here's what that sounds like with the band, just playing on the beat. Here we go. Okay, so that's the first step, right? You want to make sure you can play those chords like that. In example 2, we are starting down here instead. So that's an E-shaped G7. We only play those. And then we go to a near F7, which is here, D shape. We don't want to play 4 strings though, we want to play 3, or maybe even 2. So maybe if you go, and then that'll sound better actually. So start here, E shape to an F in a D shape, and then we move that up instead. So same shape, but up to a G. And then we find a C-shaped F here, and then we move that up there. And then we have an A-shaped F. You see, moving in a slightly different way there then. And on every one, we make that longer. So instead of going short, choppy rhythms, we make the one a quarter note rhythm, and we slide into it. So instead of going, we go. Do that for every G in this example, and it sounds like this with the band. Right. So next example